All right, hey guys, so thank you guys for watching this. We are going to talk about thinking outside of the box and different ways that you can get how to work your business basically without having inventory on hand or without doing home parties, because let's face it, everyone's busy like all the freaking time, right? I always think, oh, like summer is crazy once summer ends, but no, school starts and then school is crazy and then the holidays. And so there's always lots of reasons not to work, or there's reasons not to host parties, or and so this is kind of a bunch of different ideas on what you guys can be doing that isn't going to require a whole lot of time, and you don't need to invest a ton. So obviously mix and match and kind of find out what works for you guys, but so let me just kind of go off my list. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask the chat box, or you're welcome to unmute yourselves, but all right, so first of all, we were talking, there were several people that are doing mystery hostess parties, and I know that I posted that Halloween one that Farron did, and I actually think that one's a really great one. That one's a great one for you guys to kind of get an idea of how you could theme a mystery hostess or some sort of online party, and she did a really great job doing that. If you got any spooky posh extras on hand, you can always throw it in there, and if you look at it, it's not all just spooky posh. There are other things that she's throwing in there, so you can use that script and kind of change it up, because obviously if you didn't get spooky posh, because all of it sold out except for the trunk, then you're not going to be able to go through the whole list, but you can do some of it. You can still make it really cute and very very Halloween themed. So I really do recommend that you guys check that out, because that is a really great kind of no-brainer online party kind of thing. So definitely check that out. But for the most part, mystery hostess I think is a really fun way to kind of get into the habit, not the habit, but practice online parties. Online parties can be a little bit scary, and everyone does it completely different, but mystery hostess is kind of fun because it's up to you how you want to reward your hostess. Now, I'm going to kind of go into a little bit of depth with this, but you can put your hostess, okay, you can put yourself as a hostess when you create the event, and then you can, when you have all the orders in, however you're deciding who the hostess is, you can then put the hostess, change out who the hostess is, and then check out all the carts. I don't recommend that though, because you want to be able to check out carts as they come in. At least in my mind, that it makes perfect sense, because if you're going to have it open for a week, you want the first orders that come through to get checked out and processing as quick as possible. So how are you going to be able to do that if you have yourself linked as a hostess? How you can do that is you can reward the host, whoever you pick as the hostess. You can say, hey, you've earned X amount of points. You know, what do you want to spend it on, basically, right? Like this equates to, like, feel free to take a look at my website and see what you want to spend your points on. And they can always make a mock cart, so they know how many points each product is worth, and you can do that. Or you can just have an X, like a set prize already. You know, this is what the whoever who places an order, like anyone that places an order, will earn a ticket for every $10 that they purchase, and that you will be then entered into a drawing to win a product of your choice. You can do something like that. You can say it's a product they choose or it's a product that you choose. Okay. In the past, when I've done mystery hostess, I've always kind of liked that idea, because every order, no matter how big or small, gets tickets into the drawing. So I kind of like that idea, but again, it's up to you guys how you want to do it, because obviously if you get no orders and you say any item in the catalog, and you have, okay, one person order like $10, you didn't quite make up enough for that. So again, it's kind of up to you how you guys want to do it. You can tier it if you want to do that, but that's kind of my thing with mystery hostess. You can do free shipping, you can do yeah, so tickets into a drawing. It could be anything. And it doesn't even have to be like the perks points, is what I'm trying to say, is that it can be just anything. You can say everyone that places an order will be entered to win something, I don't know, something. And yeah, so obviously if they just place it in the event at checkout, then you're able to edit out shipping, or you can add something to it. Like you can say everyone that places an order will be entered, or anyone that places an order of 50 or more will get a lip balm or something like that. Again, that's not necessarily mystery hostess, but this is an idea of what you can do with a online party and what you can do with perks, not perks, I'm sorry. rewards, how you can reward your customers. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so another thing, so that's mystery hostess. If you guys have other ideas on how you run your mystery hostess, or if you guys have done it in different ways, feel free to share, because like I said, everyone does it completely different. Perky Turkey is something that's going to be coming up, and something that I just wanted to touch base on really quick. This is something that comes out usually around November, obviously, Perky Turkey. And for the most part, it's like, you guys will see a graphic come up, I'm sure somewhere soon. But you can do this for Halloween as well. If somebody is graphically, I don't know, savvy, they can make it, or if they have time. I don't have time to make this. But you guys can check the Rockstar page if you want. But basically what this is you can say you need 10 people to commit to selling $100. If they sell $100, then they will get a prize. And it can be, you can have it like, so 1 through 10, there are 10 different prizes, and you will be drawing each person that gets that $100 in will draw, you will draw their name for a prize. Sorry, tongue tied. If you guys understand how that works, that's basically, if you got 10 people to sell $100 each, then that's $1,000. Then in perks, that is a lot, 100 in perks, right? And then you can split that up amongst them. So you can say, like, everybody gets a hand cream, or you can say, 25 is the top tier, and then, and basically you are divvying out the hostess perks with different tiers. So the minimum that somebody's going to earn is going to be, say, a hand cream, but the maximum somebody can earn could be $50 worth of product. I don't know, something like that. Obviously, you're going to have to play with the math. I haven't quite figured it all out yet. If you guys have questions on it, let me know. But that's just the number that I threw out there. 10 people with $100 each. That's $1,000 in sales. Not super crazy for them, but it's basically a portable party. But for them, they have the perk of doing it with other people, so they can pool all of their perks together, and so that somebody can earn a big prize. So that's what Perky Turkey is. And that's kind of fun. If you have like VIPs that are interested, it doesn't have to be super big. It could be something as small as, like, you need 6 people to do $50 or something like that, but if they do that, then they get a prize. So they're guaranteed something, which is awesome, because you're basically, sending out portable parties at the same time. Yes, similar to the turkey trot thing. Yep, definitely similar to that. In the past, people have called it Perky Turkey. That's what the graphics are. I'll have to see if I can find the graphic. I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere, or if it might already be in the graphics page. But that's what someone called it last time. And it's kind of fun if you can get enough people to do it. That's kind of the only thing, is if you can't get enough people to do it, then it's kind of difficult. But if you can even tailor it so that you don't necessarily need that many people to do it. It's just whoever wants to do it will get these prizes. And so it's mini parties all around, and you're sending out samples to that hostess, and that hostess is your mini consultant for a week, and she's going to go out there, pass these samples out, and all that stuff. So there's that. That is pretty simple. Doesn't take a whole lot of time on your end. You just have to make sure that you are following up and making sure that you're touching base with your hostesses, so that if they have any questions, then they can reach you. Mini facials. If you guys have seen the mini facial or any like mini pedicure or mini manicure sample cards, we do have some posted in the albums in our team page. If you guys won't see others, feel free to add them to the albums. But basically, it's like half of a postcard, or you can take or a full postcard. I don't remember the sizing, but it's 3 samples. So for a mini facial, you have a face wash, a face mask, and a moisturizer. And it has instructions on how to use it, and these are what you're sending out. This is, if you're kind of strapped for samples and you don't want to send out, you don't have the, you can't send out that many samples, or you can't give out that many samples. I think that the mini facials is kind of like the bare minimum, something that would be really great to do, especially because, you guys know the BFF is like freaking amazing, right? And anybody that tries it knows how good it is. So basically, you're giving them the BFF, which for the most part, if anyone tries it and they love it, they're going to get it, So your BFF face mask and moisturizer has all the instructions, and that is what you're handing out. This is what you're passing out. And this is a really great time to do it because holiday season, you know, hair is something to do to pamper yourself. You've worked so hard, you know, the kids are in school, and when you get a minute, you know, to take care of yourself. So something like that. Those are the mini facials, and I know that Shanae, our upline, has, when she was doing this, she, like, her business was like built on. She said that it was sustained with the mini facials because that's what she gave out and that's what was working. And obviously, follow-up is key. So don't just hand out samples and not follow up, okay? You need to follow up. You need to touch base with them. If they're being kind of flaky about it, you know, come back to them a little bit later. But for the most part, you want to make sure that you're smart about who you're sampling to, and you're following up. And then if they are buying these products, make sure you're following up with them later. Okay, this is not just a one-time thing. This is something that if they love it, they're going to continue using it. But sometimes they're going to need your help because they're not going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to contact you to order. They just might be like, I'm just going to grab something because I'm out, you know. So mini facials, like I said, you can do mini pedicures, mini manicures. Yeah, kind of make up your own little pack if you want. The Posh box. So that's the subscription Posh box is what I call it. It's a subscription box. Doesn't necessarily have to be a subscription box. People don't have to necessarily buy it every month. Sorry if this is like super overwhelming, but I made like a huge list, so I'm kind of going through all of it. But so the subscription box, it's up to you how you want to do it. The one thing that I need to make sure that you guys are aware of is that you cannot advertise anything below retail publicly, okay? Same with the Perky Turkey. You cannot publicly say, I will give you something if you sell something, you know, or if you buy this much in product, because that is a special, that is against policies and procedures to put it in a public forum. So you need to put it on a personal thing, which would then be your closed VIP group, okay? Even your personal Facebook page is iffy because there are, you know, there are people that are friends with multiple consultants, and so that's not necessarily a private forum. So make sure that you guys are utilizing your VIP groups, because as Posh grows, it's going to be very important for you to have that connection, to have the avenue to talk to your customers. But yeah, so subscription Posh box. I did a forum on this, and I thought it was really great. I didn't get a whole lot from it because I haven't really advertised it very much. But you can, you know, offer this to your VIPs. You could ask people if they're interested. But Posh box is basically offering them products they get a deal and you get sales. So there are graphics around for a $20 Posh box, okay? And it comes with 3 different products. Can you guys guess what that is? That's the Posh to Meet You box. That's what people are offering as the Posh box, because it's just simple. You know, here's a $20 gift like box. You're gonna get 3 products. Done, right? So you could do something with the Posh to Meet You set, or you can make up your own thing. So you can say, you know, it's a $30 box, okay, and you can say 30 shipped or something. I don't know. Like, depends on what your budget is and what you're able to do. If you're able to deliver this, even better, because you don't have to ship it. But you can say something like, it's worth, you know, you're going to get at least $30 worth of product or something like that. And you're going to be able to use the buy 5, get the 6 free to utilize that. So if you can pre-sell these Posh boxes, that's going to really help you, because then you can fill them. So say you have 6 boxes for $30 and you need to sell all 6 for everyone to get that deal. Okay, 6, why? Because these boxes are going to have the exact same products in them, or exact same valued product. Exact same product value in them. So you're gonna have like a BFF, you're gonna have well, for $30, I don't know, but do you know what I mean? Like, you have to think about it, but for the most part, you can utilize that buy 5 get the 6 free and really help push those sales, and sell multiples. And then it's gonna help you, because you won't lose money because you have the buy 5 get the 6 free. So that's gonna help you out as well, on top of your commissions. Okay. All right, so then the VIP deals is another thing we've talked about like tons of times. So if you guys aren't doing any deals in your VIP group, or if you don't even have a VIP group yet, be sure to check out my other trainings on this, because we have talked about this like a ton. Because like I said, the VIP group is super important, especially as Posh grows and you want to keep that connection. It's a lot more sustainable than remembering, like, oh, well, I have a deal. I better message my 5 customers. Well, maybe in a year you'll have 20 customers. How are you going to individually talk to all of them? It's going to take a lot more time, right? So your VIP group is going to be essential for that. So check out, think about different VIP groups you can be doing, or VIP deals that you can be offering. For example, free shipping on X amount of orders, add a free something, buy 5, get the 6 free, add 6 items to your cart, you'll get a 7th item for free. That's an added lip balm. So that's a $4 charge on you. But that's something that's kind of like, oh, I get another free product. That's really cool. And it's a lip balm. So there's that. You can say, today, all of the Look Natural line is $1 off. Place your order in the event. And that's when you would go, after that, go into the event and edit it out. So none of these things require cash and carry. This is just something that you really have to think about and schedule out, and make sure that you have these. Don't overwhelm your customers with a bunch of deals, because then they're never going to buy. Like, they're going to just buy when there's a deal, because they know there's going to be a deal. And if there's too many deals, that's going to be overload, and they're not going to be able to figure out what's going on. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so none of these things require cash and carry, but it does involve planning and connections with your customers. Okay, so we're moving on. Next thing to the list, buddy samples. I don't need to come up with a better name of this, but these are basically, I'm going to send you a sample, but I'm going to, as long as you, I'm going to send you a 2-pack of samples, as long as you promise to share one with somebody that's never tried Posh before. Okay. This is sorry, I'm so tongue-tied today. This is, yes, Posh it forward. Thank you, Charlotte. Posh it forward. That's a great way of getting into your cold market without being completely scared of it. So that's one thing that you can do with it, because you can say, I'll send this to you if you can get, if you know of somebody that I can send another sample to. If you can get that personal contact, direct contact with that person, that new person, that'd be great, because then you can talk to them about the products. You can add them to your VIP group and all that fun stuff. So there's that. Okay. Obviously, this is requiring samples, but you can mix it up with the mini facials and kind of do that with it. Portable parties is on this list, and portable parties we talked about before as well. Portable parties are going to be something that I think is going to be, or I think that will be important as the holiday season comes about, because you can send people with portable parties to their family gatherings. Oh, you guys are cooking Thanksgiving dinner all morning, right? Here is a pack of goodies for you guys to, to take a minute to pamper yourself when all the cooking is done. That is a portable party. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to have a ton of things in it. All it needs is a catalog or 2, some samples, and just some, a heartfelt no. I know you work hard, and I just want to make sure that you remember to take time for yourself. Okay, so again, pay attention to the holiday parties, because the portable parties are going to help. Referral gifts. You can offer referral gifts. Okay, you cannot offer anyone an incentive to join your team. However, you can offer referral gifts for anybody that is referring you to a new customer or a new team member. Okay. So this is something you can be doing in your VIP group. You can be like, hey, if you know somebody that might be interested, and ask them if they want to get invited to this group. If you can, if they come and they make a purchase or whatever, if they join my group, I've done this before, where I'm if you can get 3 people who are interested, make sure you ask them first. If they want to join the group, then I will give you a prize. Okay. I find offering referral gifts first, when I'm first getting these people, is a little bit easier to track than afterward, because sometimes afterward I'm okay, wait, how did I meet this person? They booked a party with me, and I need to kind of remember how I got in contact with them, because then I need to send that person a gift. Excuse me. So I'm trying to track this better, obviously, but that's something you can be doing. Refer, do you know somebody that's interested in earning a few extra bucks or whatever, send them my way and I'll send you a gift kind of thing. So that's another referral gift. Oh, I'm looking for someone in the area to help me out with, I don't know, I don't know, whatever. Something, word it in a way where if they help you out, you're going to help them out kind of thing. Okay. Bundle packs. We've talked about bundles in the Sell 1010 Days training, but bundles I think are going to be a really great tool for you, especially if you do not have a lot of cash and carry on hand, because you can make bundles out of anything. So you can use existing graphics, but I do recommend that you guys use graphics that you personally, where you're in it and it's your stuff and it's you talking about your products. For example, this is the one that I think is great. You should do your favorites bundle, so whatever, like Simone's favorite stuff is the BFF, it's the moisturize, it's this, like I have all, like this is my favorites bundle, get this for X amount, right? So that's kind of a fun way to do it and a great way to share product without being a super salesy, because you're like, this is my favorite pack. If you guys want what I have or want what like my favorites are, this is what I've got for you kind of thing. Again, if you're offering it retail, you need to or offering it lower than retail, you need to make sure you're putting it in your VIP group. Charlotte, what videos? Sorry, I'm like totally like slow. Yeah, but so like you can do, like I said, yes, bundle videos. I think the bundle videos would be really fun, because like I did the bundle videos with this for the Sell 1010 Days thing, so you guys can check out how I did it. But you can do it with products on hand. I am assuming that if you're a consultant, you have a few products on hand that you use. These are your products. Even if you're brand new, you don't even have your kit yet, you probably have a product or two laying around. If you are brand new, that's okay. If you had a sample or anything like that, you can talk about it. If you have a picture of it, you can talk about it. And then Jamie makes a good point. Bundles are no-brainers for people. You're pairing them together for them, so it's easier for them. Plus, you can use a buy 5, get 1 deal, so it looks like a special. Definitely. Put your bundles in 6-packs, guys, because then you're like, all of this is retailed for $59, but you're getting it for $50. Like, that's an awesome deal, right? Or, but it does definitely make shopping a lot easier for people. So if you guys, for example, you guys can mix and match everything that we've said here. You can make bundles, put it in a mystery hostess party, and do that. And that is basically the same thing as the Sell 1010 Days. That is like, that's what that is. Charlotte, how did that work for you when you did the bundles for 20 to 98? Did you do it online? Oh, good. Amazing, she says. But yeah, you guys, like, if you guys have something to add, you guys are welcome to unmute yourselves. But so you did, okay, so Charlotte did 20 bundles for 20 to 98, and it did really well in her VIP group event. Yes. See, guys, people resonate with you. They do not, like, if you're posting a ton of just impersonal graphics that Posh puts out, as beautiful as those graphics are, people are going to just skim by them because it's like another ad. But if you're talking about something and you're saying, I like this because, and it's something that people can be like, oh my gosh, that totally makes sense. Wow, Simone is obsessed with that stuff. Yes, I think I might like that too. Right? So it's funny. Okay, yeah. But yeah, people you want them to want you as a consultant. They can buy from anybody, but why would they buy from you? Okay. Lots of new people added to the VIP group because of it. That's awesome. See, I think that if you can do bundles, you can do your favorites bundles. You can do, this is a honey bundle. You can say, like, you can do like obvious bundles, like feet bundles, face bundles, but you can put things together like that are the same scent, like vanilla favorites or something, or citrus favorites, or you can even do like, this is your stocking stuffer bundle, and you have all of like the stocking stuffer bundles. Guys, lip balms, all mixed ups, throw them like all in a bundle, and you're like, you just got a billion stocking stuffers, neighbors gifts, teachers gifts for X amount. That's a great bundle to have, because there are a lot of people out there that have like a ton of people on their list, and they they don't know what to do for them, you know, and as cool as Pinterest is, sometimes it's hard to make that many things for that many people. So if you can make it look really cute and it's really cheap for them to buy, and that's a no-brainer, that they're like, done, I want that. And yeah, winter bundles, definitely awesome. Okay, so that was the bundle idea. Okay, next, I have a couple more things on the list. I actually made a list this time. Coffee table party. This is kind of the same thing as telling people about your products, only now you're doing it in person. Yes, I said this is a thinking outside of the box, no home party kind of thing, but this is not a home party. This is an impromptu, hey, I brought some stuff out. Do you want to see what, do you want? Like, here, let's like check out this stuff. You know, and it doesn't have to be anything. It's like, hey, I have this hand cream and this face mask on hand. Like, who wants facials or something? And it's basically, is a very impromptu, low-key, relaxed kind of event. And it doesn't have to be planned. It doesn't have to be, there's really no agenda. So it's just very casual. And I think that so a lot of people are afraid of doing home parties. But if you kind of aren't viewing it as like, I have to be the host and I have to do this and I have to do that, then it's a lot less scary. So the coffee table party is the one that I think is kind of fun, especially for those, even if you don't have all these different products, you have some of your favorite products, right? So you could show them, hey, look, this is some fun stuff that I've been using, and hope, you know, what do you guys think about it? One-on-ones is that's another great one as well. So you can always just do a one-on-one, like, hey, what can I, like, schedule one-on-ones with people. And that is incredibly useful because you have that FaceTime with people and you're able to individually help everybody. So if someone is a little bit too iffy to talk to you about their feet online, but they want to, you know, meet for coffee and they want to talk to you about whatever woes they have, they can talk to you about it, and it's easy peasy. Yeah, see, Charlotte needs hers for coffee. And you know what, guys? If you are doing these one-on-ones and you're going for coffee, that's a business expense. This is a business meeting. Obviously, check with your tax professional, but it's a business event. Okay, so for the it's a business expense. So make sure that you guys are being aware of that too. Fundraiser. That's my last one on this list. So if you guys have other things that you guys can think of, this is the last one that I made on this list. But fundraisers are something that is going to be really fun. If you guys, there are lots of different organizations that are running drives and, you know, could use the money this holiday season. And fundraisers, you can run it in lots of different ways. There are several different graphics on the Rockstar graphics page to do this, but for the most part, you are the person that is in charge of the fundraiser. Posh does not have a set fundraiser as of yet, as currently, and so you decide how much of your commission you will be donating to whatever organization or whatever cause that you are donating to. I have also seen gender bender donations for the troops, so if you have some sort of connection to anywhere you can donate, then that's something you can have people donate money to buy gender benders for the troops, to support the troops, or you can donate your commission. You can do fundraisers for schools, you can do them for dance groups, you can do them for charity. Again, I think it's very easy if you can just keep it in a bundle format, like if you just do Posh to Meet USS and they can just pick what they want, done. It's easy peasy. So it's very easy for them to kind of figure out. So because if you give them the whole full reign of the catalog, sometimes that's a little too overwhelming, especially for those who just are like, I just want to help. You know, I want to buy something for my kids' dance group. I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I just want to do that. So that's something to keep in mind. So fundraisers are another really great way of going about it. Charlotte did a Posh for food banks. Every $15 order in her 2-week party had 2 cans donated. I just closed it and I'm taking 52 cans to one local food bank this month. That's awesome. That's a really great idea, Charlotte. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things that you guys can be doing this holiday season that I know we're in sales, but that doesn't mean that, like, we're not like heartless salespeople. We aren't salespeople. We are shares people, right? You guys have seen that. And as cheesy as it is, it's kind of true, right? You're not out there to sell as many, healer sticks as possible, and you're not out there to sometimes we do kind of contests like that just for fun, for like friendly competition, but for the most part we're out there to help people and to share what we love. So anyway, keep that in mind, holiday season coming up and stuff. All right, and 2 more food banks are getting lots of food soon. That's great. I love it. That's a really great idea. All right, cool. Well, that is my list of things. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you guys want to talk about? You guys thinking outside of the box of how you can get orders in? You guys are welcome to use the chat box, or you're welcome to unmute yourselves. But this is hopefully a good list for you guys to keep you guys kind of going through the holiday season. And like I said, sometimes it's just going to take time. You guys have to just think about it and see what works for you and how you want to do it. Because like I said, some of it you just have to be like, hey, how am I going to do this? And sometimes I throw myself into weird, like spontaneous situations where I'm like, I'm going to host a party or a mystery hostess. And then I'm like, crap, what am I doing? But sometimes, even if it's like flash deal, sale, or whatever like that, it can be a flash of brilliance, which Anne has talked about before in a training, where sometimes you can have the best idea that just took like 2 seconds. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this thing, and maybe it works out really well. So hopefully that works out for you guys. But okay, I may have to end this call early. We're having some parental issues over here. Okay, I'm going to end the recording right now. So anyone that's watching this later, if you guys have questions or anything like that, let me know. Feel free to check out the team pages, check out or ask your sponsor for help, go to your whatever premiere, etc., etc. Oh, another idea, $10 and under parties. I like that idea too. That's a good idea too. I like that one. All right, cool. I am ending this recording and we will go off topic for a minute. So thank you guys for watching.